We are leaving the far territory and about to be back in the Broken Railroad, which means, by the way, we have a supply run to take care of, in case you'd forgotten about that. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of the Long Dark in our Against All Odds series, where, like I said, we are leaving the far territory. For now, we'll be back. We will absolutely be back. Possibly in this series, almost definitely in this series, assuming I stay alive. But certainly in future series. But for now, we are out. Alright, already checked that dead guy. I checked this tunnel pretty thoroughly the first time I came through, but that doesn't mean I trust it to just be completely that doesn't mean I trust that I found everything. Because look, here's more coal. Definitely discovered in the last episode that coal is much better camouflaged against the ground here than I realized on my first pass through, because I think that's my third or fourth piece of coal against this terrain. And I've honestly, while I've been talking, I've probably walked past others. There's one. That one I zeroed in on. That was much more visible. Much, much more obvious. Another pry bar. What the hell? There's so many pry bars along this route. That's kind of hilarious at this point. Watch the last, 2 or 3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes of the last episode prior to this one, and you'll know what I mean. All right, here we go. So, Broken Railroad. Wow. That was fast. Now, I think what I want to try to do here, I am pretty cold, but I think what I'd rather do is cross all the way back into familiar territory here. Get down to the shed.
The cold is making my head feel thick.
It's honestly not that dark. I mean, I know it might be a little bit dark for the YouTube algorithm, or I don't know why I say the YouTube algorithm, but for YouTube processing. That being said, YouTube artifacts can be a bit of a pain. Let me just make sure I'm not stepping off to my doom. I can see the path right in front of me, but I want to put a little bit of light on this situation because I haven't done this too often. Yeah, this is the one spot. Love this so much. It's my favorite.
Oh, so cold.
Okay. I'm going to see if we can get back down to the maintenance shed before... Oh, also, let's change arrows. Before I shelter up and rest. I might be able to kill a wolf for some meat, which wouldn't be the worst thing. I have some broth, so I might even be able to make some stew. Alright, so I'm losing a little bit of condition here. I'll just really have to keep an eye out for the wolves as I approach, because there's at least one, probably two, that I have to worry about. One of them could be potentially quite close, actually. One of them could be right in front of me, and I'm not seeing it because visibility is not great.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
Okay, so starting to get a little hungry. Interesting. Don't see any wolves super close. I see a flag flapping in the distance. That's normal. Alright, visibility's not good enough. I'm going to get out the revolver. Just run the wolves off the old-fashioned way. What the heck? Man. That was lucky. I didn't even see or hear a wolf. I didn't even hear footsteps. Normally in that kind of situation, that's when I would go... That's when I would expect there to be, like, at least footsteps running up on me as I'm, you know, dashing for cover. But no, not that time. Alright, so there's some, hang on. I'm going to pick some of this stuff up because I want what's underneath it. There's some scrap metal, and we could potentially use that. Okay, but the cattail heads we are going to drop, because that is over a pound of stuff that I don't need. I'm also carrying a sewing primer, which I could read in theory. Main thing I want to do right now... A couple of things. Here's my stash of spray paint that I don't use. Man. Alright, main thing I want to do right now is just rest. But I will have to eat first. So what have I got? I have a lot of acorns that I could prepare. Tell you what, let's chow down on some cattails for a second. I can also eat the ketchup chips that I found, because that's a decent amount of calories. That's 2 cattails worth. Now, if I were to prepare some acorns right now... Yeah, see, I can prepare 13 acorns. That would be 2 hours of work. I could technically do that right now. And the nice thing about that is it would give me something to do. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. We're going to prepare those acorns. It'll give me something to do. Nice. Alright, so now all of those are prepared. Now we can make some large portions as well, which is great. But I'm not going to worry about that. The main reason I wanted to do that is I wanted to get a little bit more tired. I know that sounds unusual, but I want a decent amount of sleep so I can recover a lot of condition. Also, it sounds like the weather's not great, so that's reason to sleep. Let's go ahead and eat some of these cattails. You can tell I'm quite tired at the moment because my encumbrance limit is starting to drop. Frankly, I would love to be even more tired than this, but now I can probably sleep for 8 or 9 hours, which is great. It's kind of optimal. So let's go ahead and plug in 9. It looks like I'm going to get 8 or a little bit less than 8. The reason I always shoot for like an hour above what I think I need and like vocalize it the way that I do is simply because even if it's just, I want to get the maximum amount of sleep. I want to wake up fully rested. I never want to like wake up and then not be able to go back to sleep and see that there's a little bit of exhaustion left, especially because sleep inertia is a thing. So it's a bit min-maxy of me, but like that's kind of what I'm thinking there. All right, so we have these cooked acorns. These are the cooked ones. I would need water if I wanted to cook more acorns. Okay, so now that I have coal, there is something that I can do. Because remember, I needed coal. The question is, how much do I have and how much do I need? I've got 4 pieces. That's enough. That is enough. We can now do things before I leave here. Things that I wanted to do last time, but couldn't do, we can now do. And that is freaking... my god, another pry bar. Wow, game. Wow. Thank you. Thank you for all the pry bars. I really appreciate the attention you have put into making sure that I have pry bars on this particular loot table. It's very considerate of you. I will never want for a pry bar in my life. I appreciate you so much. Hey, look, accelerant. So that is one thing about breaking down containers in these. I mean, Broken Railroad is not a new zone at this point, but hang on. If I break this down, I kind of doubt there'll be anything in it. But the likelihood that you find stuff here is generally higher. Speaking of which, one of the areas where I've most frequently found stuff in here, I don't know that I actually did this when I came here. Although, when I first showed up here, it was near the beginning of the series, if you can believe that. So yeah, I think I did actually come up here because this has been partially broken down. But I could break this one down. It would take 58 minutes. Would hurt my hatchet a little bit. See? Ruined pork and beans and a whetstone. And a whetstone. What the heck? Well, now I'm definitely going to chop this up. Because first of all, more ruined pork and beans. It's pork and beans. That's food of the gods in long dark terms. How long has it been in this series since we've seen pork and beans? There's this cardboard box. Okay, how, okay. I don't have anything to drink. Damn it. Okay. I need to make some water. Okay, well, so noted. I need to be better about breaking up boxes. Because I've known that for a long time, but on these loot settings, I wasn't necessarily expecting to get pork and beans in, like, every box that I broke down. So, lessons have been learned. Alright, now, this is going to be a bit of a challenge, because, I think we can do two things at once here. I think I might be able to get away with it. Let's try it. What I want to do is we're going to get this fire as hot as we possibly can using just standard wood. I'm going to take all that wood that I just chopped up and just pour it on the fire. Because I want to get this fire nice and hot.
Come on.
Prior to adding any coal at all. The only downside is that, of course, what that means is that I can't put a ton of coal on it right away. So I might have to let some time pass, which is fine. It's fine. Because I need to make water anyway. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to do just a little bit first because I'm thirsty. Nice. How about that? Beat the thirst meter. Okay. I can, of course, cook these pork and beans as well.
Anything right about now.
I know. All right. So now we've got more time on the fire. I'll tell you what, I need more water. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and do a larger amount. All right, you can definitely tell that my calories are running out again. I still have plenty of cattails. And to be honest, I know I've said this already, but I still have not picked all the cattails in Forlorn Muskeg. I know that's crazy. It doesn't seem likely, but trust me, I haven't. There are still plenty. Okay, so at this point, it's probably in a better position for putting the coal on the fire, but I just want to be, like, if it's not enough, it's a waste of coal, you know? So that's the only reason I'm hesitating a little bit. I could also cook those acorns. That would be a way to get time off the fire and then get it even hotter. Ruined pork and beans. That's past time until it's ready. Yeah, doesn't improve the calorie count, but you can take that and then eat it. Lovely. Alright, so now I'm warming up. I could do that again. I could also prepare these acorns again. So let's do this. It's been so long at this point since I've gained any cooking skill from cooking. I've had cooking 5 for so long. It's kind of surreal. It's a beautiful thing. Can't complain about it at all. Oh, I think I just pulled the mech out. Totally did. Okay, so that's... Really? Was that it? Wait. Does the acorns... Oh, I think I ran out of water. That's what it is. I ran out of water. So this little unplanned moment here, I wasn't necessarily thinking I was going to spend this much time here, but this is going to work out pretty well, because we're going to get the forge nice and hot. We're going to cook some food. We're going to make some arrowheads, which I really need to make, and I now can make, and we're going to get condition all the way back up over 100. Like, we're going to get our full, well-fed condition buff back, which is pretty nice. All right, so I'm going to add more non-coal fuel to this fire. I know. It's like, what are you doing? But we need this fire to be as hot as we can get it before I do anything else with it. I've got plenty of energy, and I can drink coffee if I really feel the need to do that. All right, so let's take that water, and now we're going to go back to making acorns first and foremost. And because we have the heavy hammer here, I can totally make acorn coffee too, which I might do. I don't know that I necessarily need these for anything else. Man, there's so many. Should have just a few more. You can tell it's getting darker. Okay, now I'm either out of water again. No, I'm not out of water. So that is all of my cooked acorns. Nice. So at this point, we've got 8 hours, 42 minutes on the fire. The forge is just over 103 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's continue adding reclaimed wood. There. And let's pile some sticks on as well. That's literally as much as we can do. And then we'll put some coal on there, and it should be hot enough to actually work with. Thankfully, arrowheads don't take a lot of effort. Alright, so now that other can of pork and beans needs to be cooked. And there's honestly probably more pork and beans here. That whetstone was a god tier find. Alright, ruined pork and beans. Let's go ahead and
anything right now.
Take it. It's so weird that it doesn't give me the eat option. I'm still adjusting to that. Still have plenty of cattails. Don't have a ton of water, believe it or not. So we're going to go ahead and put some more water on the fire there. Meanwhile, let's see what else we can find by chopping stuff up. Not exactly great visibility anymore. Alright, so nothing that time. Nothing that time, sadly. Wait, did I see something behind there? No, that's just a copper pipe. Or what appears to be a copper pipe. Alright, 122 degrees Fahrenheit. That is getting close to what's optimal. Hang on, how long does this water have on it? Non-potable water, 34 minutes to boil. Alright, fine. Let's go ahead and try this. First of all, I'm going to drink this water because I need to. But I'm going to get this fire all the way up to its full temperature now. Let's do 2 pieces of coal to start. Forge needs to be 270. 270. Alright. That's not bad. That's encouraging. Yeah, can't add any more. Oh, I can't add any more right now because the... Okay, yeah. Fire has enough time on it. So, one thing I could do is take torches off of it. That's one possibility. I just want to break this stuff up now. Let's see. Oh, are you kidding me? Well, that was a waste. Waste of a torch. That makes me sad. One thing I could do to attenuate that is I could use a standard flare. I really don't want to do that though. It's kind of wasteful. So I could light could I light a fire in here? I don't think I could. No, it's indoors. Yeah, that would be a nice way to light things. But we're just not going to be able to break much down while it's this dark, because the likelihood that we have a torch that's going to last us long enough to break this down is kind of low. So, alright, well, while we're passing time, let's go ahead and put that away. We're going to pick up the heavy hammer, and we're going to use it to do some acorn grounds. It looks like I can make 3. It's going to take 45 minutes. Grind up some acorns. I can drop that stack of papers. That's not needed. I could read by the firelight, too. That's another thing. I could totally do that. I am hungry at the moment, which I need to be mindful of that. Let's go ahead and eat these. This is the 1 cooked acorn. And I guess now would be a good time for me to just plow through these cattails a bit and stock up. Because if I fill my hunger meter, I won't have to worry about food for a while, true, but also I'll be less encumbered by these cattails. It's one less source of encumbrance. Especially being reasonably confident, as I am, that there are more cattails to be found in the Forlorn Muskeg. Okay, so now let's go ahead and grab the cooking pot so we don't forget it. 9 hours, 42 minutes. I can go ahead and put another piece of coal on the fire. Let's see how hot that gets it, just by itself. That's a pretty good climb. Ooh, that's not encouraging. That's not encouraging at all. That didn't go up enough. So what I might have to do, I might have to go out into the zone tomorrow. This fire is going to last a long while. I might have to go into the zone and see if I can find coal laying around. I did that before, hoping that I would find some up at the, hunting lodge. But I might just have to go along the train tracks. There's more of a likelihood I'll find some along the train tracks, to be completely honest. So I'm probably just going to have to do that and do what I can to keep that fire alive, because I don't think it's going to be hot enough to do what I need to do with it. So let's go ahead and sleep for 7 hours. Ooh, there's a turn of events. That's something new. Hang on. Let's see if we have any hidden caches. I'm gonna leave the shed. I kind of hate this. Well, is it possible for me to go around the long way? Hang on. Turn on the radio. It is possible to go around the long way. So I'm going to duck down here, and I just want to stand out here and see if this thing goes off at all. It's not going off. So what that tells me, alright, here's my supply run. Need to grab all this stuff just in case I don't have enough. That makes me sad. I thought for sure maybe we'd have supply caches to find. There will be other opportunities. Hello, Aurora Wolf. Do I have to go outside, maybe? Nope, it's not a matter of going outside. Let's just get back indoors. Get away from that wire. We're going to step down here. Let's put that away. Sun's about to rise, but I need to find coal. One other upshot of this that I'm realizing, though... Hang on, a couple of things. 227. I very much doubt that I can add reclaimed wood to this fire to make it hotter. No. Yeah, I can't. So, I'll put this one piece of coal on there because at this point I'm committed. But it's not going to go up to 270. No. God. One more piece of coal is all I need. I need to find one. And I can use the reclaimed wood to extend the length of the fire. So there's that, at least. I'm now a lot more encumbered because of that stuff I picked up. And I honestly, what I might do... I think it probably makes sense to leave it here. Let's sleep... Well, hang on. I'm going to pass time for... Let's do our normal... Well, no. Let's pass time for 2 hours. And sleep for 1. Ooh. The wires make me nervous. Even though I was not anywhere near them. The wires make me nervous. I have no explanation for it other than just simple human anxiety. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. This fire is definitely still going. It's going to be going for another 5 hours, 37 minutes. I can add some fuel to that, actually. Just by chopping up a couple of these, so I will do that. Let's go ahead and chop up this crate. And I just need to find one piece of coal laying around. Okay. Unfortunately, those crates haven't had anything in them. This crate might. I'm less worried about the axe at this point because, oh man, nothing in it. Sad day. We got lucky with those pork and beans, I guess. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop all of that heavy crap I just picked up. Specifically, I'm going to drop these wires for the time being. And these fuses for the time being. I will definitely come back for them. I'm also going to drop the heavy hammer because I don't need to lug it around with me. That makes no sense. Now we are going to add this fuel to the fire. But unfortunately will not make it... Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting to have that much, but there we go. It will not make it hotter, but it will keep it going for me. Which is all I really need from this fire. Because I really, really, really want some more arrowheads. I don't want to be in a situation where I miss, like, for example, a charging moose. You know, that's kind of what I'm thinking. And I'm trying to kill it with arrows. Because I don't have a rifle. And then I miss the moose enough times that I then don't have arrows. And that's a situation where I could get hurt. Same for a bear, you know? So, just trying to be aware of different possibilities here. I've got 5 arrows. Man, where the heck are the wolves? I've gotten lucky twice now. Okay. I'm going to go up to the tracks and see if I can spot coal. All I need is one piece. And then I have the potential to make a lot of arrowheads. Because once the fire is hot enough, not much else matters. I can keep it going with whatever fuel I have. I don't need coal to keep it hot. That's the way the Long Dark's fire mechanics work. I will lean on that mechanic as hard as I bloody well want. Okay. So I'm just going to be hopeful that if I stay close to the tracks where you have, you know, presumably areas where train cars have gone by carrying coal, some of these derailed train cars, I'm going to just look for one piece of coal along the tracks while fending off wolves in the process. Notice that my health is nice and full. Didn't even point that out this time. I'm normally very excited about it. I am excited about it, but the main thing I want is just to make sure that I am good with this coal, because we're so close. We just need one more piece. Just one more. Alright, the wolves are singing a song. Singing the song of their people. Uh-oh. Okay. Snow's starting to fall. Not great timing. There's probably a wolf off to the right here. Okay. Let me stick... Well, I think there's a cave back here. Whoa, what is happening? The weather was nice. Now it's garbage. Alright, this is not nice. I'm kind of wanting to go back towards Broken Railroad to try and find coal that way. Because this so far is not working. Alright, I think last time I came back here there was a wolf. Maybe. There are bunnies now. So that's a nothing burger. But we do have a deer hide here. I'm going to take this opportunity. I'm also tempted to take the meat. But until I know... Oh, man, I did not put the frickin' hides down, did I? Alright, well. I could have had hides down this whole time. Totally forgot about that after talking about it. I've been so focused on the forge and excited about that. So multitasking failed. Let me get back to the shed. This is not a full blizzard yet, but I really don't want to lose a lot of health to this. Oh, just kidding, it's a full blizzard now. Okay. So this kind of sucks because I wasn't anticipating getting stuck in a blizzard right now. And this is gonna hurt my clothing a little bit. Not a lot, but a little. It's gonna hurt. Alright, let me double check for coal here. Nothing. Okay. See, this it's wood. It's not coal. So if I were to go maybe a little bit more into forlorn muskeg, I might find some along the tracks, perhaps. But I think that's a wood train too, the one that's at the edge of the muskeg. So I don't know. I don't want to go that far. I feel like I'm more likely to find coal going towards Broken Railroad. All right, here we go. Lovely weather. Definitely more normal blizzard sounds for the long dark. It's fine. Everything's fine. This is completely normal. I'm not confident that there will be a third time where I get through this area without running into a wolf, though. Because the wolves probably have not despawned. I'm not going to assume that.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Or maybe they have. Okay, well. That is a stopping point. That's what that is. We are at the end of today's episode. I think in the next one, I'm going to do what I can to maybe go in the other direction, maybe even in the blizzard, to see if we can... Wait, is that coal underneath? No, it's not. I was going to be so mad. maybe even in the blizzard. But also, I mean, I could look around here. I could see if maybe there's like one piece of coal laying around somewhere that I haven't spotted yet. You never know. But I don't know if I'm going to waste a lot of time on that. But I think I'm more likely to find coal if I go the other direction, back into far territory a little bit, see if I can find just one more piece. Because that's all I need. And this fire is going to be going. I just needed to get above 270, and then I can make the arrowheads that I need and be a little bit more confident there. And then we can head and do Sigma Void stuff, which is what I said I was doing when I came back this direction until this forge distracted me, and then we're down 7 degrees in coal. We're almost there. Almost there. Then we'll do Signal Void stuff. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If you're not new here, look for the join button to get access to channel unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes drop every day but Wednesday at 1 p.m. US Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome, so leave your thoughts below, and I'll see you next time.